Afternoon, VC. All right, so this is going to be a thread response, silver shiny. So records with silver on them, pretty straightforward. I saw Dave Sequoia Flame do this, and Sean, I guess, started it. Whatever channel name he is at now. But yeah, pretty cool. I was kind of surprised I had as many things as I did. So first up, Arthur Blyth, the grip. This is an original 1977 press on Indian Navigation Company. Kieran Needle Groove got me into this label. This was the first record I ever picked up on this label. I think I got this from Craig Moore out in Portland. Hell of a lineup here with Arthur Blyth on alto, Ahmed Abdullah on trumpet, rare appearance, Abdul Wadud on cello, Steve Reed trap drum, Muhammad Abdullah on percussion, Bob Stewart on tuba. Fuck the tuba. But anyway, one of the first records that was a little bit more out there for me, 4 or 5 years ago, before I really started getting into free jazz. It's got silver labels. Silver Indian Navigation labels. So there's that one. Really cool labels. A good record. They could have done without the tuba. Other than that, let's see. Up next, Ted Dunbar, opening remarks on the Xanadu label. This was a gift from Sherv when I was out in California. 1978, Ted Dunbar on guitar, Tommy Flanagan piano, Sam Jones bass, Leroy Williams drums. Really nice record. Thank you, Sherv. Good, really good guitar playing on that. And that's a silver cover. Also, when I was out in California, I picked these two up at Amoeba. It doesn't get more silver than this. On this Xenakis Persepolis, an original pressing on the Philips label from France. This is one of the most difficult listens in the history of listens. It's pretty fucking intense. You got to be in a right frame of mind for sure. Definitely, I'd say an early evening would be a good time to listen to this, where you still got time in between things to kind of gather your fucking senses when you're done with it. Maybe get a stiff drink. Yeah, and this was something, I forget the whole story about this, but I think it was in an outdoor performance in Greece or something. This was for. It was some crazy shit. Definitely out there. The Jazz Composers Orchestra on JCOA Records. Complete silver cover box set. Grab this at Amoeba 2. Cecil Taylor kind of headlines this group with Don Cherry, Roswell Rudd, Pharoah Sanders, Larry Coryell, and Gato Barbareri. A hell of a lineup composed by Michael Mantler. Was a key piece for the JCOA collection. Jazz Composers Orchestra. Speaking of orchestra, we got Fire Orchestra, Arrival. Some silver on the cover. One of Mats Gustafson's deals where he plays baritone sax and kind of conducts this group. The vocals on this are unbelievably amazing. There's like 3 vocalists. All of them amazing. Some great violins on here. Big group. These are great records. Their live performances are on YouTube, worth checking out. Fantastic. And these were, I think it was a double. They were a little pricey even when they were first sold, so I think they've gone nuts now, but great if you can find them. Next, Medee in the Cold Season with some silvery lettering on the cover. It's a cutout cover. This is on B-Core Records out of Barcelona. This is Ramon Rodriguez's band, one of his original bands. They got back together for this recent release, and this is on silver vinyl. and it has some great songs, some good videos are on YouTube for this record. I believe In the Cold Season, the title track, is one you can check out. Really cool record. Pain in the ass cover though. This is a very rare record. Cave In Perfect Pitch Black. And this is on Hydra God, I forget. And Garden of Exile Records out of the Netherlands. Pressed these. They did gold, and this is the silver. The gold is the rarest, and I watched it for years and years and years and years on Discogs, even before I was really collecting records. I was watching it for my friend Joe, because we went to this gig at Tremont Music Hall in the main room for this tour, and he really wanted the gold record, and one finally came up, still the only one I've ever seen come up for sale, and he got it, and the guy was cool and sent extra shit. I could never track down another gold, so I was able to track down a silver, which is just about as rare. Big, heavy piece of vinyl, and a great record. Some good heavy tunes on this. This was the album after Antenna, where they got heavier again, kind of going back to their roots a little bit. There's some stuff on this I don't care for, but there's a couple really great songs on this. And yeah, like I said, this good luck finding a copy of this shit. The gold took absolutely probably 8 years to find, some crazy amount of time. But that's the silver. Kowloon Walled City, Gambling on the Richter Scale, their first full length. Scott Evans is a fucking genius. It's on Feast of Tentacles Records, some kind of crazy label, but it's a silver piece of wax. Since we're showing a bunch of silver pieces of wax, and some cool custom labels. Really good heavy band, Kowloon, around San Francisco way, Oakland. One of the best bands in the world right now, if not the best band. Lungfish is retired, so you have Kowloon now taking over, as far as I'm concerned. We got OC's, The Chapel, speaking of San Fran, October 2nd, 2019, live album. Got some silver on the cover there, and this is also on Silver Current Records. So I thought I'd show that one. And then you got, last but not least, the band Mets out of Canada, Atlas Vending, the Loser Edition, and this is on Sub Pop, which is one of Sean's favorite labels. And I do have the CD of this. It was in the car for a long time. Good heavy band, Canada. And there's the crazy silver, it's silvery, rippled. It looks like it's broken. It's freaking weird, but it plays great. Weirdest looking record I own. Cheap record. Scott at Lunchbox got me into this band. This is one of his favorite bands. I got some singles of theirs that are good. Also on Sub Pop. I need to check out more of their records. Some of their earlier records I couldn't get into, but I really dig this. This has got a lot of groove to it. From 2020. That's my silver shiny shit. Peace.